Okay. Woo. Here it is. I'm like fanning myself, you guys.
I can't even with this necklace. This is a pearl lover's dream.
It is. Okay, how long do we get to talk about this? 90 seconds, Josh.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I just gotta go. This is a pearl lover's dream. We can only create literally under 50 of these necklaces because they are so incredibly difficult to create. Each one of these necklaces is a natural gradient, gradient of light to dark pearls. The lightest being by the clasp in a white, fading flawlessly on an ombre color pattern down to the darkest pearls.
I'm gonna show you the whole thing.
Every single pearl is natural color. This is literally a pearl lover's dream. These necklaces are so in such high demand, but nobody wants to make them because it's so difficult. You have to sit there collecting all the pearls of these natural colors and then one by one creating the patterns and stringing these patterns of natural colors that fade flawlessly to those lavenders. You have the whites into the peaches, into the blush, into the lavender.
Are you kidding?
Every single pearl with that luster. This right here is one of my favorite necklaces we've ever done.
I am with you 1000%. You know what? You pick up the today's special.
I have chills. I'm like, this necklace is outrageous.
I'm with you 1000%. If you picked up on this bracelet or the earrings, and or the today's special, what you have here is an entire suite. So maybe happy birthday. Okay, happy Christmas. Oh, you know what? You're having a bad day, and then you give her the earrings, okay? And you build her a wardrobe over time, or from mom, you give your daughter these because she just found out she's gonna have a baby or she's getting married, something special, and then dad can give the bracelet, and sister number one, sister number two, and your brother. They can all give the pair of earrings. You can work it out, but I've got to tell you, don't let this pass you by, because even though these are like fashion jewelry prices, you've heard, I think we've really established why and how Imperial pearls are so different. And if you're just tuning in, we'll keep talking about it because it's so special. If you can, don't wait on this. Ooh, I bet this is going to sell it. Shirley, quick buy, and we'll be back with more.